think we're going? See it's going?
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey! This is so exciting.
I think the last time we podcast there was snow on the ground. Seriously.
Probably.
Or
I
spring
don't
had,
even know.
maybe spring had arrived. But
Yeah.
anyway.
It's been a
We're
long
doing
time.
it!
Yay!
Hi everybody!
Hey!
We are outside in my backyard. I thought we better do this before weather turns, cold and we can't do this anymore. And also because my house is a mess inside and I thought, we should be outside.
It's just nice to be outside. I actually have been living in the outdoors.
Well, that's good.
I have a complete yard sale going on in my front yard every day.
Really?
With table saws and pallets and barn boards that I've been building stuff with, and it's just a complete gong show.
Oh, so you're
You should
selling
see-
stuff that you're making?
No, it's you call it when you ski and you crash. It's a yard sale when your shit gets everywhere.
Oh, okay. I'm being like, you're selling all
We'll have
this
to
stuff?
block out my curse word. Oops, I'm so sorry. I meant poop, caca. Yeah, and so yeah, it's.
Oh, you're having a yard sale. In other words, they're like, is this a
It's a
snowboarding
yard
term?
sale. It's a skier's snowboard term where hey.
So let's backtrack
Yeah, cheers.
a bit.
Let's do that again. No kidding, hey?
Rewind.
I know.
So we were
Yeah.
chatting about a few things, and my husband called, and then that axed us from recording. So
But we didn't notice, so we just kept going and
Yeah,
going
and then we
until
went,
we
wait a
were
minute.
gone.
Yeah, it's black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, so what did you were talking about yard sailing, which I didn't understand.
Oh
what was.
yeah. So I've had a yard sale out front of my house, which actually in my terms, it's a skiing term when you crash and your poles go one direction and your skis go the other, and there's a
Gotcha.
total yard sale. So I've been, just decluttering and cleaning and building like crazy. I've been just building some things out of pallets.
Cool.
I've been refinishing some furniture again. I like to just find things and just
I love that.
free, like or next
Something
to nothing,
out of nothing,
right?
yeah.
Making something out of nothing
Yeah.
and just making places like things in your house work. So so it's been great, and you can actually follow my adventures on Instagram at Distressed in YYC. I have 4 Instagram accounts,
Oh my
and
goodness.
so I post all my furniture and building and stuff that I do like out of wood on there. I built a clock, which is really cute.
I saw that.
Yeah,
You shared that with me. It's
really
got bottle
awesome.
caps for the numbers.
For the numbers, and so I built that because I had a broken clock and I needed to use the guts, and I've really missed it. Like I couldn't stand not having a clock on my wall. So yeah, I've just
Out of
been
pallets?
I built it out of barn board that I actually got for free. I asked some guy in an alley, can I have these boards? So just off Edmonton Trail, one of these like warehouse buildings, and
Wow.
they had a bunch, and I was like, oh, and I scoped it out. I was looking for handles and more. They moved locations.
Yes,
so
they
I was
did.
like, oh, and they've been over there for I think 3 years,
they
but
have. They used
it's
to be on
been a
Edmonton
while.
Trail. For sure.
Yeah.
So let's backtrack a little bit. What did we were talking about? You going to school?
So starting school in September,
Yeah.
we were, so it's coming, and I've just been, like I said, meal prepping and cleaning and decluttering and just trying to organize my home because things are going to have to run like a well-oiled machine come September. I tell you, it's going to be busy.
Yeah, you take mom out of
But,
the house.
yeah.
That things start. Yeah.
It does,
You have to
and
be
so
organized.
so I know there's going to be days, but we got a little deep freeze given to us from my brother-in-law, so that was really
good.
nice.
So you can put some freezer meals
yeah,
in.
so I've been just trying to cook an extra couple meals every dinner time.
Look at Tucker. He's
So-
like, he thinks, hi Tucker.
I don't know what he thinks.
I don't know.
Is
You know what
going
it
on,
is? There's a
right?
dragonfly, and he's been chasing the little dragonfly.
Okay, yeah, that's
Anyway.
cute. Buster chomps at everything. Actually, they have crayfish in the creek behind my house.
Oh wow.
And the fun thing is the kids have been catching them and then putting them in the pool and letting Buster go at it. Well,
wow.
he got one stuck on his back leg, and that was hilarious because he was just
Do they
jumping
have
around. Yeah, they've got they're
wow.
serious crayfish.
Wow.
Like some guy dumped his tank in the creek in Nose Creek, and apparently they're wanting you to catch them and just get rid of them.
Oh wow, because
like,
they're invasive species.
Because they're invasive, they're not natural to, and so they don't want them to get into the Bow River. But they're there's a lot of them just right behind the house. So the kids have so much fun going down to the creek and catching crayfish.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I think it got cut off where my mom, I told about what's happening with me with my mom. She had a little tumble down the stairs about 12 days ago. And we were in the hospital. And yeah, it's been busy. I was hoping to use this time in my summer to, you know, do what you're doing, declutter, all that kind of stuff, and it hasn't happened. So that's why we're kind of podcasting out here, because it's dark and dingy and gross in my house right now. But life happens, and so you know, she's got full-time, not full-time, but 9 to 5 home care with Dad, and we're talking about what we're going to do, whether we're going to keep them in their home.
So she had 2 breaks.
Yeah, a femur. Nope, sorry, top of her tibia.
Yeah.
And her ring finger, all on her left side. But she's up. She's a very agile lady, and she's up.
She walked herself into a merge.
Yeah, she did. And she's got up this morning and made coffee and unloaded her dishwasher. So nothing slows her down except the fact that things are starting. She's getting a little bit confused now, which is a little bit of a tough thing. And my dad at 89. His body is starting to like give him grief. He's got neuropathy on his feet. So other than that, he's like so with it. And
I need to meet your parents. Yeah, like we need to go over there.
We do.
I should just call you one day and say, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Over. Yeah,
let's.
We should do that.
I'll meet you there, and I can just walk.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's
right?
safe because you're at safe, and they're very close to safe.
It's close. It's going to be great.
So let's get on to talking to some about what have you been working on?
Yarn.
Any knitting things?
Well, you know, I haven't knit since school got out.
Really?
I can't even believe it. And I've met some wonderful people who have just called me off my website and come over to buy some yarn out of Wool on Wheels, which is parked on my driveway. And just an FYI, it's going to be parked on my driveway for the duration of the 3 years. I've had people message me, will you come here, will you come there? And when I'm in school, though, I just have to focus on school. Right. It's got to be the way it's got to be. And so with a heavy heart, I had to take the driving insurance off it the other day because it's costing money, and if I'm not driving it, why would I be paying the money to drive it? So I've got fire and theft and whatever else, and hail, and just to keep it parked. But even that's just darned expensive every month. So anyway, so come see me. I want people to come. I want you to see. I've done a lot of dyeing. I've been inspired by so many people who have come and they've wanted this color or that color. So I've dyed up a lot of yarn, and we have a pretty good inventory. So yeah, I have brought a lot. I have a gift for you, speaking of.
Oh my goodness, is this from that picture?
This is a picture that I posted on my Instagram of Carla on the ocean in a kayak. It is the most gorgeous picture. This is our MCN, so merino cashmere nylon sock, and I dyed up this cake for her to
emulate the sunset at Parksville.
Yeah.
We went a year ago, right? And I was in a kayak. And I said, I want that colorway. And I shared the picture, and she's
I dyed her up that, and I dyed her up this little mini for toes and heels, just as a contrast. So that's a gift to you.
Thank you.
So yeah, it's fun. But yeah, I've been dyeing up a ton. I've been designing a little bit. I actually had a blogger, and oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to share her blog. And you can maybe put it on here, because she asked me if she could interview me, and it was a few weeks back, and I feel really bad because
you haven't done any podcasting and shared it.
Because she mentioned it was kind of open to can of worms, because she mentioned sharing my website, and my website badly needs to be updated. I haven't even put on there that I have Wool on Wheels, and that we have an actual little like mobile shop you can come to, you can visit. And I actually sat in there and knit with a gal who came for like 3 hours. We sat out there, and and just BS'd. And she wants to interview me for her blog just via email and then send some pictures of my designs and stuff. So she wanted to interview a Canadian designer, and she's a designer herself, and she's got like 60 beautiful designs plus, I think, up, because I checked her out on Rav. So anyways, we'll have to share who she is and stuff. And so, yeah, so it opened a can of worms. So I've got work to do. I've got so much on my to-do list. It's
I gotta grab my stuff over here.
So,
Don't mind the noise. Dragging. Start talking.
So I finished this sweater.
I don't think
and
you have
I think that I shared it. I think I did, but I am not sure.
And what is it called? Is that the one that somebody was asking that you had on? Remember I said, can you answer
this? So this is Breathing Space by Vera Valimaki. I hope that's the way you say her name. And I am just in love with it. So I can't wait. Like, I've got these all hanging in the van. And I can't wait till the weather. It's been so hot.
But you have to wear a uniform now.
I know, but I can still put on a sweater on top and be all cozy in the winter. And of course, hats and cowls and mitts and all that good stuff, hand knit stuff. So I have a ton. Speaking of this sweater, of yarn that I've dyed up. That would knit that sweater. So I've got just the most gorgeous that I'm actually.
What is that, a fingering?
It kills me to look at because I want to knit it again, and I'm like, oh, that would be so nice. So this is our Baker Park single ply fingering weight.
And that's what this is too.
100% superwash merino. That's what that's made out of.
So that's just another color.
So I made it out of 2 main color and 1 contrast color, and I've got a ton in the van. So nice. So that's that.
Well, I have a sweater
that
I'm knitting on.
Oh, you're not done it.
No,
I thought you were done.
No, not quite.
It's gorgeous.
But it is a Isabel Kramer, and it's almost there. It's called.
Okay.
So I'm on Sleeve Island.
Okay, let me just tell you, I've been loving this on Insta and watching the whole process go on, and it's even better in person.
Do you like it?
It's amazing.
Okay, want to know something really cool? Well, I'm making it. It's a lovely, lovely yarn. This is the Venezia, Cascade Venezia, and it's in a sport weight.
And you got it at the Loop.
I got it at the Loop.
My favorite yarn store.
Annie, right?
Yeah, it is.
She ordered it in special for me, and it's silver and silver gray and cream, and then I did the gold. And the gold I had on hand. It's not the same.
Oh, okay.
But it's a DK weight.
It's gorgeous. I love it.
And then my girlfriend saw it, and she's a bracelet maker. And look what she did.
You're kidding.
Isn't that awesome? Look at this. I'm going to bring it up close. Oopsie.
How do I get one of those? I'm in love with that. That is gorgeous.
So this is my girlfriend. She has a little Etsy shop, and it's called, now I'm not bleeping it out, she calls it the Shit Shop.
Oh, I love it.
SCH, like Schitt's Creek, you know? SCHITT.
That is so gorgeous.
Shop. And shop is SHOPPE. And she does all kinds of stuff. And
I have some of those.
I have my bracelets on. Oh,
is she in Calgary?
Yeah, yes. Well,
I need some of these in Wool on Wheels.
I'm going to show you my anklet. See?
I love it.
It matches my bracelets.
Wow.
And here's the coolest thing. She also does these. Smell that. Smell it.
Oh.
It's a lava bead. She does lava beads, and lava beads are porous.
So she puts
them on your bracelet, and you put your own essential oils.
I have that essential oil. What is it? Now that's gonna.
It's what I've been wearing ever since Mom went in the hospital. It is relax and de-stress, and it's got a bunch of. It's a combination.
So it's a combo.
Yeah. It's got some lavender in it.
It smells like lemon.
Yeah,
orange,
and lemongrass, I think.
Okay.
And I think possibly some lavender. Isn't that nice? But anyway, she does a lot with lava beads, and she has different sizes. And I mean, like, she looks at what I'm wearing.
She says, bracelets.
You know,
yeah, she just matches it up.
She says, throw on your favorite shirts on your bed and take a photograph of them.
And she'll make
and then she'll just go with it, and she'll make you whatever. And they're really reasonable, and they're so well made. And she ships worldwide.
Amazing.
And she has a little shop. So I wanted to give her a plug.
Yeah.
Her name's Arlene, and she's been my best friend since I was 12 years
Oh my
old.
goodness.
Yeah,
They're beautiful.
I know. And here's another little anklet that
Okay,
she
and
made.
you have a new stone in your necklace too.
That's not new. I've had it for a while.
Oh, I love
it's
it.
an opal.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, thanks. And then here's another one of her little anklets that, again, I picked the stones on it based on my wardrobe, right? Anyway, a little plug for Arlene.
Oh,
Hi, Arlene.
Hi, Arlene. I want to meet you.
Anyway, getting back to the sweater, I'm not quite finished, but it will be done in time for Knit City, and that's where I'm hoping to have it done.
Okay.
So I'm working at it. I did a little bit of it in the hospital, but I couldn't really focus in because there's a lot of, for me,
It's tough, yeah.
Well, there's a lot of decrease, and I'd miss the decrease when I go,
Yeah.
I have to pull it back.
Carla asked me once, what are all these markers on your sleeves? I'm like, that's where I've done my decreases, because you really have to keep track. So yeah, I just use safety pins, but she's got all her fancy little...
And I'm going to keep them on until I do. So the other
birdie
sleeve. I know, I made that one. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Oh no, actually Arlene.
Arlene made that? I was going to say that.
Yeah,
looks
that's an
like
Arlene.
something she's done.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. So she
does
makes
stitch markers too. But you know what? She does mostly bracelets now because, and anklets.
This looks like a disco
because
ball.
of the work on the wire, it really gets her wrists.
Oh,
so she does
okay.
them still. If you wanted some, she'd do some for you.
Oh, I
but
love
she's like
them.
more focused on the bracelets.
The bracelets.
But yeah, this is
love it.
Venetia, and I'm not quite done, but I'm gonna definitely. I've tried it on. My sister goes, "Is that too small?" I said, "No, it fits beautifully." So I've already tried it on, and I'm just working down on the
and
sleeve.
once you block it out,
yeah, I can make it any size pretty much.
Be jello. It'll just
blossom.
bloom. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm pretty proud of it.
It's
Not finished,
gorgeous.
but we're
It's
getting there. It's going to
I
definitely
love
be
it.
done for Knit City.
Yeah, I love it.
What are you working on? What's this?
And I love your raglan.
Yeah, it works. It turned out really well.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
What are you working on? Anything?
Yeah, actually, so I haven't knit. I was sharing, I don't know if I shared it in this one or the one that got cut off, but I haven't knit all summer.
Well, I think we got that.
I've been so
But let's
busy.
see. Oh yes, we are still recording.
Yeah, make sure. Hey,
Yes.
oh, that would be terrible.
That's neat.
So, so I haven't knit all summer, and I have a few things. We'll just save those for a little
the
bit.
after. Oh, I said that's neat. And you,
Yeah, we'll just put those away. So I bought a pattern a long time ago, and this is William. And of course, I love bunnies, and
that's cute.
yeah, we have two of them at home, Pete and Bun Bun. We found out, here's just a little info, and I haven't shared this actually yet, but we found out Pete was actually a girl. So we kind of call her Pita or whatever comes out, but she's
Petra,
whatever we can drum up, but I still call her Pete actually.
That's all right.
And I still call her a boy, but I actually got to the vet the day of her surgery when she was going in to be
neutered,
or so I thought, and the vet tech said, yeah, there's no testicles, and I just was hoping they hadn't descended or something, and no, she's a girl.
And did you have her spay?
So I had to sit down. I was like, no, you can't be right, like there's got to be something wrong, because I totally had in my head that she was a boy. She's not a boy, she's a girl. So I had her spayed that day. A much harder surgery to recover from. That really upset me. More expensive. But I had her spayed at Calgary. I think it's Calgary Spay Neuter. It's way up in Erin Woods off 52nd North Southeast, I guess that would be.
Right.
And they are amazing. They are very inexpensive. They do tons of surgeries every day. There's two vets there who are both awesome, and I would recommend it, because I had a hard time because I have a French bulldog, and a lot of vets didn't know there was a certain type of anesthetic. They can't be masked, they'll quit breathing. With the brachiocephalic dogs, you have to be careful. And one vet actually asked me, well, which one of the anesthesias is it that you can't use? And I'm like, you better look that up, you better spend some time.
Did you have him done there too?
So I had him done there too with the first bunny, and like 100%, I gave her a line of questioning. Having worked at the Humane Society when I was younger and volunteering in the spay neuter clinic, it was important to me. So yeah, so they're very good. And her line of questioning, she answered every question just to the T. So I was like, yeah, perfect. So I felt good about that.
Get
so
back to the sweater, ADHD.
So yeah, so off topic, William and the bunnies had to be cast on, and the thing that started the whole thing is I've been dyeing up a whole bunch of our Big Hill Springs Park.
That's a pretty color.
I've been dyeing a whole bunch of my naked skeins and came up with these beautiful pastels, and I wanted to roll in it. I was playing with it and squishing it and getting the water out and hanging it up on the line, and I just I was like, oh, so this is an alpaca silk merino base.
Wow.
And it's just so squishy.
Oh, that is. Look at that.
So I had to cast on a sweater.
See the little halo?
It does.
It has a bit of a halo.
And that's the silk in it, right?
Wow.
So I had to cast on a sweater. So what did I do? I cast on William.
Oh, look.
So here it is here.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the only problem is my contrast yarn
It's not as contrasty.
is really, really a light color. So the bunnies...
Is this the contrast here?
The bunnies didn't show up. I mean, I think it's going to be good once they're blocked out. It's just going to be really subtle. And
you know
it's
what,
fine.
though? I kind of like that.
I kind of do, too.
I do, too, because, like, sometimes it's, like, you know, it's not in your face. I
Yeah,
like that. It's
I do, too.
Yeah, it's nice.
I think
Is
so,
this
too.
the contrast?
So this is not the contrast. This is the main color. This one's a little darker. So they're all a little different. So I'm going to have to start staggering, alternating yarns. Always alternate your yarns.
And
when
you don't
you're
have
knitting
your
a contrast
contrast
yarn.
here. It's a gray.
So it's a gray. It's a light gray, really, really light. And I had
pretty.
a darker
like
shade.
Kind of boat neck, right?
But yeah, it's a really open neck, and so I had a bit of trepidation. There was a bit of wiggling I had to do with my provisional cast on. It wouldn't undo for me, so some things. I'm thinking
lavender
about.
tank or like a fuchsia tank under here.
I actually have a bra. I have a bra. I have a sports bra from. Yeah,
but
as
even
we
like
undress
even if you did like this pink and got a nice pink tank,
a nice pink tank would be nice.
Really nice under there. Beautiful.
So I'm in love, but I did alter the neckline a bit according to some of the ravelers on there.
Not so wide.
When I did it, and I had so much fun binding off because socks. Hey, how many times do we bind off socks and you cannot have any? It's got to be loose, loosey goosey.
And this was not. You
so
wanted it a little
so
tighter.
this was so tight. This was my enjoyable bind off because I could bind off so tight, and I just enjoyed every second of that bind off. So yeah, so it's coming along.
That's
so
lovely.
So what? How many weeks to go? 2 weeks to go till school starts.
You can do it.
This is my. This is what I'm gonna be doing because that's my school start sweater. So exciting! And look at you, you have socks.
I have socks on, but you know what? I like them because it's. Feel that.
I haven't seen this. This is new. This is gorgeous.
Isn't that
by
nice?
the way?
It's called Naked Sock, and it's for people who are sensitive to wool. There's not. It's not. It's all acrylic. I think.
It feels like cotton.
It's 93% acrylic and 7% PBT, whatever that is.
Really?
Yeah.
PBT.
Yeah. And you know what? I like the result of it, but it's not fun to knit. It knits like cotton.
It does feel like cotton a lot.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like acrylic. That's weird.
Isn't it neat though?
I love it.
I know, it's great. I was
This
thinking,
is one acrylic I could knit with.
Yeah. But it's really, I had to switch. I was using
and
bamboo
the
needles.
color is unreal.
Isn't that pretty?
It's gorgeous.
So I switched to
love it.
stainless or metal needles because it was grabbing on my knitting needle, and it was, you know, it was just like I was fighting it the whole way.
Wow.
So that's just a vanilla sock.
I'm gonna have to look up PBT now. That's gonna bug me.
I know.
That is gorgeous, and it's got some stretch. It's actually stretchy.
I know. So it's gonna be interesting.
Huh.
So that's that's something I'm working on.
They're beautiful.
Anything else you're working
Any
on?
pattern? Just
Nope, just good old
vanilla socks.
68. I do 68 because I'm a tight knitter.
Yeah.
68 stitches on 2x2 ribbing.
I wanted to measure your gauge.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I do before I leave because I
Take
want
that
to
and
know
then
Mrs.
you
Tight
got that in your
Knitter.
hand.
Yeah.
Oh, and this bag is from Fairy Little.
Oh,
This is a Marsha bag. Marsha.
It's gorgeous.
Hi, Marsha.
Hi, Marsha.
She mentioned you. I told you. Did
Yes,
you watch it?
I did watch, and
Yeah.
it was really sweet.
Yeah,
so
she did.
that bag is really special because I saw the fabric, and of course it had all the little fairies, and so of course Fairy Little had to get one.
Right, for sure. And your daughter
and
made
my
it.
daughter, my
Yes.
12-year-old daughter, made it.
Yeah,
so
she's a mama of 2 beautiful little girls, so she'd totally appreciate that.
Yeah, so she really, enjoyed making
And I'm doing
that.
another sock, and then I hate it.
Oh,
Well, I don't hate it, but it's,
why?
because
oh my
I'm
gosh,
doing.
I love it.
It's. I wanted the colors to change quicker, but it's big.
I love it.
And because the reason it's big is because I'm using a different needle that I've never used before. It's not a Knit Picks, but a Knit Pro.
Oh,
Available
they're little
in the.
teenies.
I know. I got it on Etsy, and it's from the UK.
oh,
And they're 10-inch circs, and it's a little bit bigger. And I cast on 68 like I normally do,
okay.
and now it's quite large.
Oh.
So
This is not taken off. Okay. Yeah.
how do
there
you
it
like
is.
that? Do you like that?
They're gorgeous.
But
I
don't you
love
think that's
the color.
big? It's big, isn't it? Should I take it out?
No,
It's big.
I could see this leg warmers.
I was thinking mittens, but anyway, leg warmers.
Leg warmers.
Wow, would your kids wear girls wear?
Oh my gosh,
would
they would love leg warmers.
So I just keep knitting and
And
knitting,
I would
and then I do that.
I would do
much
a
longer?
really long knit one, purl one band that you could kind of like a dancer does, how they leave them on their feet up to here.
Like about what? That much?
Like that much.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much longer on there?
And you want them to be
Like a good
like
length.
a good
long,
length,
long,
like
long
really
sock.
long.
Well, there you go.
They're
Do they have to be
cute.
identical? Do you know what I mean? Do I have to match them?
No,
Don't,
absolutely not.
Okay.
They're really,
That's exactly
really
because I was thinking
beautiful.
about doing a heel going.
Oh, a little girl leg warmers? I could totally see
Do you
that.
think your
They're
daughters would wear
adorable.
that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Abby
Cool.
for sure
Really?
would.
Okay.
Yeah, and what is
The yarn is. It's got one of the.
Lang?
It's a Lang, and it comes with the
Oh.
the threads. Have you ever seen that? Where
No,
they,
I
to
never
reinforce
have.
your foot.
I love that.
Yeah. I think
That's
I should give this to
amazing.
you to finish.
I would.
Okay. Well, you can finish it.
Are you serious?
Mhm. I want the bag
Really?
back because I made this bag when I was in Maine. I bought the fabric and I made this
It
little
is
bag.
beautiful.
But if you want to take that,
Really?
yeah,
And I could
and you can finish
leg
it. For,
warmers. I can
Mhm.
knit while
Mhm.
I'm in school in class.
Mhm.
They're like
There, take it.
they
Yay! I love giving projects.
They
away.
are totally thoughtless. Like
I know,
you
mindless
don't
knitting.
even-
Totally mindless
knitting.
knitting.
Yeah.
What else have I got going
Thank
here?
you. Thanks, Carla. That's awesome. There,
And
I have
this-
a project all cast
Have you
on.
got anything else that you're knitting?
No. Yeah.
And I'm doing good old dishcloths because they're totally mindless, and that's what I was doing
Yeah.
in the hospital
Awesome.
mostly.
Awesome.
Yeah, just
Yeah, because you never have
what's
enough
fun about this pattern
dishcloths.
is, you know how you don't quite have enough to make a dishcloth?
Yeah.
You can take half balls, like
Okay.
little ends, and do 2 rows of each
How
color.
pretty is that? How gorgeous.
See how fun that is? And it's starting on the bottom with, I think, 4 stitches, I think.
I love
And then you just increase by knit 1, knit front, back, and then go across.
it. Okay.
So that's what you do for every row. And then
On
your...
each side.
Yeah, nope, yeah, but not on the ends. Nope, you knit right across.
Oh, okay.
And then you knit 1, knit front, back, and
Yeah.
knit right across
Yeah.
until you get
Yeah.
50 on.
Yeah.
And then on your decrease, you knit 1, then knit 2 together, knit right across.
Perfect.
It's real simple, and
Yeah.
I change colors every, like 2 rows, you go there and back, and then
Okay.
swap your yarns.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of
Awesome.
funny.
It is
Different
cute.
colors.
I
Yeah.
love the colors. It's funny how kind of like the colors are what they are right now. Like, they're
Mhm.
like these,
Mhm.
right? I know.
I know.
It's-
I'm kind of obvious about the colors I like, hey?
yeah,
That bag,
yeah.
that lobster bag is so me.
Those two.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
Those are my
and
colors.
they match the colors
I know,
inside.
I
Okay,
know.
well, what's this? Okay, I'm measuring your gauge with that.
Okay.
I'm like, what did you give me here? And yeah, like these, like
Oh,
the
wow.
pastel-y. So I made a couple more pastel, more lighter
Sock?
colors, and then sock minis. These
Okay.
are the MCMN minis.
Nice.
And then I've been dyeing up just a ton of little, just
Did I
fun
share this?
colors.
Did I share this?
You didn't on the podcast, but
Are
you
you
did
sure?
on your, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure, yeah.
Anyway, we've
Yeah.
been so long podcasting, I can't
Yeah,
remember
it's
what I
been
shared.
so
We
long.
went to Sorrento and I took a little class, and this is
Yeah.
a sweater
Yeah.
for my iPad. And
I
I'm-
didn't go to Sorrento.
Yeah,
I
you were
wanted to
supposed
go.
but
Yeah, but
life
I
happened.
it couldn't happen, and that's okay.
Mhm.
But you had a really great time,
Mhm.
and you were
And I
with
learned-
Shannon and
I learned how to do a button down. I'd never done it before. I learned color work, and I'd never done two-handed color work before.
Stranded knitting.
Yeah.
That's exactly what the bunnies were. These were all two-handed stranded.
This is a steek.
You did. Wow.
I know, it's everything
It's amazing.
you need to do in
oh
one
my
project.
goodness,
I
I
know.
love it.
I know, right?
That would have been a really good class.
It was a very good class. It was a full day thing. It was 2 days actually.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
That
it was
is
really
so
good.
cute.
So if you ever want to take a really great retreat, it's Sorrento, and it happens in, is it April or May?
May.
It's in
it
May.
was May. Yeah,
And
my son's
a lot
birthday.
I went, Shannon from Sock Center was there, so was Very Little,
Very Little,
Very
Marsha.
Little. Wet
Coast
Wools.
Wool?
Yeah, Glenda from Wet Coast Wools is there.
Awesome.
So we had a great time, and that's
How
from there.
fun, hey?
Yeah.
And that is a cover for your iPad.
So that was that. I just got all these things in here that we've had some viewers gift us some lovely things. And I just wanted to share some of the lovely things.
And it's been a long,
It has been a
while.
long time.
Yeah.
So that's not there.
That's awesome.
I
Okay.
just wanted to share. So, gifted to you and I is this.
My heart just stopped.
I know. Look
Seriously.
at these. Seriously. So there's a lovely dyer. She's from Airdrie. Her daughter's Polka Dot Creek, I think.
Okay.
And this is Penny. She is Creek Gardens Crafts. And she gifted us a shawl kit each.
Okay, these are unbelievable.
This is, I think, Pima Cotton. Is that what it says on here? I might pull it out. So do you have one in mind that you think you like?
Okay, do you know what's funny?
What?
When you did post these on
Instagram.
or you sent a picture to me, I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
I think you sent a picture to me, and this one was the one that I was like, oh. But now that I see them, that one was like, wow, that's gorgeous. They're beautiful. They're both gorgeous.
And what do you think I had in mind for you?
I don't know. This one? That one.
I did.
Seriously?
I did.
I want that one.
Do you want that one?
I do want that
and
one.
it also,
so
she
bad.
does cards.
Oh, you're sweet.
Look at it.
I just noticed that.
You're the
sweet.
cherry to my sundae. What does yours say?
Oh, you're sweet. You're the cherry to my sundae. I hope you guys can. Yeah,
anyway,
you can
she
see
said
that.
she gifted us this.
Gorgeous.
And she said, just, mention me on your podcast, and I'm so sorry it's taken so long.
Oh, wow.
And one's for you, one's for me.
I was thinking of Knit Pearl Dog just now because Chantel, she posted a little river otter on one of her last posts, and it said, when you show someone you're knitting and they're like, cool. And that is like so not us. I'm just like, oh my God, they're so gorgeous.
So are you river ottering
out.
right now?
I'm non.
Oh, is a river otter like...
The river otter's like, this is not good.
Oh,
He's like,
okay.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't pick up
but
on
I'm
some
like
of this
so
stuff.
anti-river ottering.
Did I ever share this that
They're
my sister
beautiful.
gave me? I think so.
love them both so much. Lollipop yarn. Okay, I've seen a picture somewhere.
But anyway, I haven't done it, used it yet, but I've taken it
Instagram,
everywhere,
maybe,
and everybody goes, oh,
Of
you got
course.
lollipop yarn?
Yeah.
I
Because
apparently...
you want to do this, like you want me to
I
wind
do.
it like that.
I love this self-striping
so
stuff.
this is a lot of labor. This is labor intense, guys, and that's why I have not done
and where's
it.
she from? Do you have she on the back of there?
So lollipopyarn.com, and
My sister
it
bought it
doesn't
for me and gave it
say
to me.
where she's from. So lollipop
I know she's in
Yarn,
the
so you'll
U.S.
have
and
to-
my sister's in North Carolina,
to
so
check
she's
her
probably
out.
in the states, southern states.
Awesome.
I know that. I do believe that the Grocery Girls have mentioned her on one of their podcasts.
So this is teal for two, 6 rows you and me, 6 rows duet, 6 rows just us, 6 rows duet. Quintessential grape space, 80/20 superwash merino nylon, 100 gram, 410 yards.
So that'd make a nice, healthy
beautiful
pair of socks, eh?
Beautiful pair
I know.
of socks.
So that's
Love
that.
the color.
So what? I'm glad. I was going back to this. Here's my
So-
ADHD again.
Yeah.
So this is mine.
Thank you.
I know.
I'm so.
So what are you
happy.
gonna do?
I don't even know.
I know.
I am going
It's
to.
a cotton.
I want to lick it. It's the ice cream cone. It's upside down. I'm gonna lick it. I'm gonna just love it and admire it for a long time
And then.
till I'm done school,
And then-
I'm gonna knit all the things.
And then. No, just kidding. So really, what do you? You don't know what cotton is? Probably a good
A
summer
shawl?
shawl.
A shawl.
I know. We
I
should be
wanna
hitting
knit-
on it right now because it's
I'm
nice out.
going to knit some brioche shawl with this.
Brioche and
Yes,
cotton.
yes, I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've seen some really nice brioche cowls. But
I bought a pattern
I know brioche is easier
inspired
in
by
the round.
Chantel and of Knit Pearl Dog on Instagram, and I need to knit it. And what was it called? Ooh, I can't remember. Yeah. Anyways, it's on my Ravelry favorites, so you can maybe look it up somewhere in there if you want, if you care.
And then one of our viewers, who's Ollie and May, she is from Australia.
Oh,
And she is...
that is so fun.
I know. She sent me this. I bought this from her because I just like totally love. Look at that.
That is gorgeous.
Look at that.
That is beautiful. That is like heavenly pink marshmallow. What is pink marshmallow?
I know.
You're kidding me.
No. Isn't it lovely?
It's funny how you see a yarn and
it
you just
is
you see it.
80-20.
Yeah.
So it's a sock yarn.
All hand penciled on there, 80-20 merino and a little. My shop, Etsy.com Australia, Ollie and May Knits.
And with it,
457 yards.
Okay, I haven't eaten these yet, but I've never heard of them before.
Deliciousness. Awesome. It's beautiful.
So thank you.
Yay! Lifesavers. She sent you a little.
But look at these.
Yeah, they're must. Wow. Are they like? Can you spray them on?
No, but do you want to try it? And
okay.
I'm afraid you're gonna go because musk to me doesn't sound like. It's
that
interesting.
smells like a body odor or like some sort of
like a
like
perfume.
body spray.
Okay, you want to try one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try one.
Okay, you try one.
I'm not scared.
I'm gonna try one too.
And they match.
I
the
know,
yarn.
right?
They're all
pink and everything.
they smell. They have a musk to them.
You know what they remind me of? Lavender candies. Do you ever have a lavender candies?
No, I haven't.
Very nice.
They
anyway.
do taste like some sort of essential oil.
Lavender. A lavender candy. When I was a little girl, you'd buy they were purple, and they were called lavender candies. She sent me some Twinings tea, some chamomile and spiced apple, and cranberry and pomegranate.
Yum.
Anyway, thank you for your order. Enjoy
your new yarn.
Marie.
Oh, she will. She'll enjoy it to the max.
Yes,
it's just so lovely.
So that's, I've been wanting to mention that.
So many talented artists in the world, hey?
Sorry for the crackle.
And thank you for watching. I love the crackle bags. What a pretty little bow, too.
So, I wanted to tell the story on this.
Yes. Cascade yarn.
Okay, so
sport. Yes, you have a whole ton of it.
I have 16 skeins of Cascade. I know
you
there's
have an
ants
ant
here.
crawling up here.
I have an ant. I think we're sitting on an ant.
Yeah, probably. It's all
anyway. This is Cascade 220, I think. Okay, well, I was down in Palm Springs at the beginning of the summer. They had a, what do you call it? A 4th of July sale on at Craftsy. And down in the States, it's free delivery or cheap delivery from Craftsy.
Okay.
So I ordered it, and I said, oh, I'm going to order it in good time. And it was getting close to when I'm leaving. And I did the tracking on it, and it had almost been delivered, and it was sent back.
Oh.
So I phoned them and they go, oh my gosh, they messed up on the address or whatever. Well, it'll be there soon. I go, well, I'm leaving in a couple days. He goes, I'll tell you what, I'll have it sent to Canada, the same order.
Oh, for the same price, which is amazing.
No, yeah, exactly. So they just resent it.
Oh,
so
wow.
And it sent it to Canada because I was going to leave in a few days.
Okay.
Didn't this come the next day in Palm Springs?
What?
And so I've got
double.
Double the amount. So my sister and I are going to do the same sweater.
Okay.
We're going to do the Isabel Kramer, the pink one. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Yeah, it's got a pocket.
Yes.
It's got a pocket.
It is.
My girlfriend, Leanne, made it. And Leanne, you know her. You follow her on Instagram. Yep. Yep. So she made that
and
sweater.
Did she love it?
She made it in navy blue, a dark blue, and she loved it. And I'm hoping there's still a picture of it on her Instagram.
Okay.
It's gorgeous.
She's Leanne
it's
Wilkinson.
Gorgeous. Leanne Wilkinson.
Yeah.
She's Adventure Girl GURL on Ravelry, so you can check it out on there.
Okay.
It's Pink Memories. No,
Something like that, but it's an
Pink
Isabel
Memories, maybe?
Yeah, I'll put the name down here, and I'll actually insert the picture that inspired me, which is done in pink.
It's gorgeous. I love it.
So I got
That's going to be beautiful.
8 of them will
Look
do this.
Look at you sweater knitter.
I know,
I'm
right?
knitting socks, and Carla's knitting sweaters.
And then, so I have 16 of them, so 8 go to my sister.
Which is really funny because you lost your sweater virginity.
I know.
To the sweater you're making now.
I know, and look.
And I had never knit socks when I met you, so look what you did to me. Yeah, this is beautiful.
And I was thinking of this sweater that I'm currently, I know, same as what I'm doing. I'm going to have same place. And I ordered 2 of them. Now I have 4 of them. Enough to do a complete sweater.
Wow. What? 4?
I know. Yes. 4 of those. They do. Because I am only on my 3rd and 4th skein of
307 yards. That's 1,200 yards.
In 4 skeins. So if what I might do is I might do a contrasting cuff and maybe add a little bit of color work, just a little something. But
now she's just going to be designing her own sweaters and doing what she does. Because she's so good at it.
So I got 4.
You need to
for the price of sale price of 2. I know. I haven't been.
Speaking of putting some stuff up, I met the most adorable Choco Apple Shop on Instagram, and she lives in my neighborhood, and she saw that Wool on Wheels lived in the same neighborhood in Evanston and Calgary, and she's like, oh my god, I can't believe you live like around the block from me. So she walked to my house, and she crochets the most adorable little amorigami crochet Pokemon ice cream cones, you name it. They're amazing. So she's wanting to sell them, and I'm like, you are not going to make, once you put in your labor and your time to knit those, and then you want to tack on the yarn cost, I'm like, you're not even making minimum wage. What you need to do is write a book and post your patterns on Rav.
Is she going to do that?
So I said to her, just contact one of the yarn companies. And then I'm standing there in my own yarn truck with my own yarn, and I'm like, duh, like, give her some yarn and get her to make. So she posted her first pattern. Ollie the octopus, he's beautiful. So you have to check out him.
What's her name again on Ravelry?
So on Instagram, she's Choco _ CHOCO _ _apple_shop. And you can find her. She's all over my Instagram as well. Her little octopus is adorable. My son bought one. They're a steal, like, for the time and hours she puts in. They're so cute. So you have to check her out. And she's awesome. Now. It's Nina, and she's a doll. And so she got her first pattern up with my Riley Park worsted weight yarn.
Cool.
So we are so excited to have done that.
And I have to mention another viewer who is also the...
Okay, I'm gonna reluctantly put this down.
Okay, well, Kelly, who is on Instagram, and she's on Facebook. She's also got a she's got a group.
She's on a quest for fiber.
She is on. Her name is Kelly Hansen.
Yeah.
She's on a quest for fiber.
Amazing.
On Facebook, she has a group for those darling 9-inch circs. So she's got a group where people knit socks with just 9-inch circulars.
Way.
Yeah. So you're not following that?
I'm not a Facebooker.
Okay.
I have a link to Facebook on my website. And I am like totally not a Facebooker. I'm sorry. You can't do it all.
I know.
It's too hard.
But I do check it periodically.
So that's
and
cool. That's good to know.
She is a maker of yarns. She has Angora rabbits.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And so she said, I'm going to send you out something.
And they are so happy in her beautiful backyard, and they bounce around.
So look at this. She sent some Angora blended roving. 30, 20, 25, 25. It's Angora, nylon, merino, and
Targhee.
What is that?
Targhee wool. I have wanted to try out some Targhee, so I do need to take a trip to Stash and buy some Targhee.
And what is it? Is it a rabbit?
It is, no, it's a sheep, and it's a type of sheep, just like BFL.
Okay.
You know, you've got your different different types. So, Targhee. Yeah, I don't know a ton about it. I'd have to look it up in my nice sheep fiber book and see what the deal is with it. But it's lovely, I know. And yeah.
Anyway, she has these Angora rabbits.
Amazing.
And she do you call it harvesting the wool or shaving?
So she would pluck or shear her bunnies.
I don't know which one she does.
And then spin the Angora
This
into
is Cozy
fiber.
Toes Fingering Angora Merino Nylon. So this
Unreal.
is a sock yarn, isn't
That
it?
is unreal.
This is
yeah,
a sock
that's
yarn.
a sock yarn.
And it's a naked skein. And she also sent me tea at the Empress. I have a sinking suspicion this is the Empress Hotel in Victoria.
Oh.
So she gave us some tea.
Yeah.
We'll have to have it next time we podcast.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
And we have this skein. So
here, show her off. So here's
yeah.
her card.
Actually, let's take it out of the plastic.
It's okay. On a quest for fiber. So yeah, you can look her up. Sorry, I'm hoping it comes out.
And not, it's not. I'm going to take it out of here too because I want to just see if it's got a halo or examine the fiber a little better. So her little label is really cute. Look at this.
Wow.
Look at her little label. It's really cute.
Oh, I love it.
I know.
This
So
is
she's
so special.
She's a Canadian. She's from Campbell River, British Columbia. I mentioned her
Oh.
before.
But she's in the States.
I
That's
think her
right.
husband works for a university, and I think she's in.
Okay. Everett, Washington.
Yeah, Washington.
Everett, Washington.
And look at that. And it's just dying to either be
Wow.
something that's like a. I love to knit with this color as a contrast.
Just
I'm wondering
gorgeous.
whether we should dye it up and knit it as socks, or whether we should just,
I would just, I don't know.
keep it naked. I
I
don't
don't
know. Anyway,
know. That's a tough
Cozy
one.
Toes Fingering Angora Merino Nylon,
Yeah.
20-60-20, 485 yards.
And
which
here
would
is
do
her roving. It is
Wow.
just absolutely
Whoa.
incredible.
beautiful,
It's gorgeous.
very nice. So if
Yeah.
you are a spinner, you can order the roving from her. And if you're a knitter of socks, you can order the lovely.
Soft.
So I'm not sure what we're doing with it yet. We might have to, like leg wrestle for it.
You keep it. It's gorgeous.
But you're the rabbit girl.
I know,
You're
but
the
it's
bunny
okay.
girl.
It's okay. I got my own bunnies, and they create a lot of fur. I would love an Angora. I would love a satin Angora one day, but I need a farm because they're a lot of mess. And one lives in. Oh, so being both girls, they don't get along together.
No, that's why they don't get
And
along.
it's terrible. That is why.
If they were male, female, they'd be fine.
And every night I let PETA, and every night she goes right over to Bunny's cage and harasses the heck out of her. And Bunny growls and snarls and fights through the cage, and she just, yeah.
So getting back, Kelly is Keli Hansen, Hansen, and she is onaquestforfiber.com. She has her own website.
Yeah.
So you can order from her there. So
Amazing.
yeah, thanks Kelly.
Amazing. Thanks, Kelly. It's
All
beautiful.
right, well, I think I've talked enough today.
Your bunnies are beautiful.
Yes. She
Have
is
you
beautiful.
used your new spinning wheel?
Very little.
Yeah?
It's sitting there collecting dust in my craft room.
Yeah, so I wanted one for so long, and I had a search on Kijiji, and I just decided it's not for me. After that day at your house,
Yeah.
it doesn't happen fast enough, and there's no way that I could go like through the whole process. And being a dyer too, from like spinning it,
Carding
that would
it.
take way too long
Yeah.
for me, and then to knit it, right? So forget it. I will buy it like this or like that in
and
the
knit it.
skein and
I
dye
think
it
I will.
and knit it.
I'm really happy
Yeah.
I have a spinning wheel because it's something I can do on the side.
It's nice to have, and it is relaxing and it's
Mm-hmm.
enjoyable, and it's something that I can see you doing like on a beautiful wraparound veranda in your retirement when you have nothing but time to
Yeah,
just
that's not happening for a year or
feed
two
that
now.
yarn in, but yeah, you are gonna be a full-time. Well,
Not
so,
full time, half time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm
okay.
at a new school.
You're at a new
Yeah,
school,
changed
and
jobs.
Carla was like on the fence.
I was thinking of not
She
coming
called
back.
me one day and said she was retiring, and I didn't believe her.
And she's right because I didn't.
said, "No way. There's no way you are."
True.
I didn't believe her.
Should we talk about her other? I don't want to dwell on that because I'm still like with my mom's
fine.
doing what she's doing.
Yeah.
I sometimes feel I should be retired. So let's
Yeah.
go and talk about
It's
this
okay.
a little bit.
You will be.
So this is my other little adventure. I'm doing a little in my garage over here. I have my wheel. You saw it today.
You're such an inspiration. So Carla was like, "Oh, I'm taking this class at Mount Pleasant Art Studio," and all of a sudden I'm on the phone booking my daughter and I in for classes because it's just so good. So you can do the parent child class what is it called? It's the family potter's wheel, and it's actually 2 for the price of 1. So it's a really good deal. So if your kids want to take it or whatever, but Carla took a hand building class.
And then the potter's wheel.
They do the potter's wheel. So you made, this was your first.
That was my one on my wheel that I bought.
On your wheel.
I bought one here, and so did you. You
so
bought a
she
potter's
got
wheel.
one. I finally got mine. So I had a search going forever. It's beautiful. She trimmed it out. She did a little foot on the base. Yeah. It's beautiful.
I did it real fast. I was in a hurry. But
so
anyway.
so I found my wheel, and it was outside. It's portable. I bought a Brent wheel, and I'm really happy with it. It's a little bit, it doesn't have a handle, and it's kind of tricky to cart it around, but it's a little bit lighter than the Shimpo.
Yeah, that I have.
So you can, it is portable, and I have dreams of, you know, out behind your place here, of like hanging out with you and just turning.
Problem with mine is mine's a left-handed spinning wheel. Sorry, left. Actually, it turns clockwise.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's for left-handed people, because my husband had to switch it because it was just for right-handed people.
Yeah.
So you can't come and use mine now.
But I can bring mine, and we could sit and
throw together.
And
then what did you do?
Friends who throw together grow together.
Oh, awesome.
You knew that.
But you have something that takes it from greenware to bisqueware.
Yes, I do. So I went crazy. I love it. It's so fun. I have dreams. I bought a kiln. I have dreams of making yarn bowls and putting them in the wool on wheels, you know, because I'm like
Yes.
Yeah, I don't sleep. Yeah, I wish I couldn't. I wish I didn't have to sleep.
So yeah, I was thinking that I would give that to you and have you fire it, but it's not. It's
in my garage. I don't have even wiring. It needs to be wired up to 220, and I know where it's gonna go, but it's just one of those things, right?
And then school's coming. So
and
it's
school's coming,
it's
so
not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. Yeah.
Ever?
Till next summer.
Okay.
Possibly.
You're gonna sell it?
No, never.
Okay.
Never.
I was gonna say, you're gonna sell it?
No way. No,
I'm gonna take another class, I think, in the fall.
Yeah.
Because I think that's just to keep honing my skills.
Yeah.
Because I think it's like I can go there and take a class and then come home and practice.
Yeah, and it's a nice thing to do.
And then I can fire.
It's an outing. Yeah. I won't be getting out. I couldn't even make it last night. My parents came over. We did dinner to our guild, our knitting guild. So if you're a member of the guild and you're watching, I just want to thank everybody too. I meant to send in that card that you gave me, and I haven't even done that, you guys. And I'm so thankful for everyone. So yeah,
for the support.
When school's done, they were amazing. Like, they invited me to go out to Canmore with my wool on wheels, and the support's been awesome. And I met one of our members at who was after the sock yarn, and I never met it till the last meeting. I met her at Market Mall because she lives deep in the south, and there was a mix-up there. But finally, we got to meet each other. And
was it my
Yes, yeah.
Lovely lady.
And she is beautiful, and all of them are just so inspiring, so amazing. And the projects, holy cow.
Are you going to go knitting in the park?
So I would love to go knitting in the park.
I can. I'll be in Montreal. I'm going on a trip here. I know, but Carmen will be there.
Okay, so when is it coming?
I think it's on Saturday.
This Saturday?
It's either this Saturday or actually it's next Saturday. I think it's the 20 whatever.
Okay. So, it's been busy, I tell you.
I know.
Yeah, it's a busy summer.
I know.
Kids and sleepovers.
Anyway, we can make this go on and on forever, but I think we should probably end it. We should say, and sorry for taking so long between, and maybe when you have a break in your day, you can come over.
In my studies,
in your studies, come over and do a half-hour tea.
I'll have a crazy day, I'm sure, once in a while, and I'll be like, Carla, make me a cup of tea. I have a half an hour.
There you go.
Pop in, and that'll be it. So,
anyway, sorry it's been so long. Take care.
Yeah,
till next time. See you later.